Imagine a time when an entire nation's labor force was reshaped almost overnight. What could possibly cause such a profound shift, transforming societies and economies across vast distances? The two world wars significantly accelerated and reshaped Black migration from the rural American South to urban centers in the North and West. This movement, known as the Great Migration, was driven by both the desperate conditions in the South and the unprecedented opportunities created by wartime industrial demands. When World War I began, European immigration to the United States drastically slowed. Simultaneously, northern factories needed massive numbers of workers to produce raw materials. This created a huge labor vacuum. Black Americans, facing severe Jim Crow oppression, economic exploitation through sharecropping, and pervasive violence in the South, saw an opportunity. Recruiters were sent south, offering train tickets and promises of better wages and living conditions. World War II further intensified these trends. The demand for war production again surged, and military enlistment pulled many workers from factories. Industries such as shipbuilding, aircraft manufacturing, and munitions plants needed more workers than ever before. This created a second, even larger wave of migration, as Black families continued to seek refuge from racial injustice and pursue economic advancement. Persistent racial discrimination, legal segregation, disenfranchisement, and the constant threat of violence made life in the South unbearable for many. The lack of educational and economic opportunities trapped generations in poverty. Conversely, northern cities offered industrial jobs with significantly higher wages, the possibility of better education for children, and a glimmer of greater personal freedom and less overt discrimination, even if de facto segregation still existed. To fully grasp this historical phenomenon, it is important to analyze the interplay between these powerful push and pull factors. Understanding the specific economic needs created by global conflicts helps us see why so many individuals made the courageous decision to uproot their lives. You can also trace how these migrations led to the development of vibrant Black communities, rich cultural movements, and new forms of political organization in urban centers. This period also saw the rise of the Double V campaign during World War II, where Black Americans fought for victory against fascism abroad and victory against racism at home. This demonstrated a deep commitment to democratic ideals, even while facing systemic oppression. The migrations also changed the political landscape, concentrating Black voters in key industrial states. The Red Summer of 1919, for example, highlighted the racial tensions that sometimes erupted as communities adjusted to these demographic shifts. Ultimately, the world wars were not just global conflicts. They were powerful catalysts that fundamentally reshaped the social, economic, and political geography of the United States. They offered a desperate opportunity for millions of Black Americans to escape oppressive conditions, forging new paths and contributing to the rich tapestry of American life, despite the ongoing challenges of racial injustice. This complex legacy continues to influence American society today.